I got a lot of love for the Austin Reaves. The brother can play, and I think people forget that last year there was a chunk of time, RC, Dan, where he was the best third option in the NBA. Now, for me personally, I thought it was embarrassing the other night when the Sacramento Kings let the brother roll up and drop 51 as the number one option. It's one thing you can score because you got Luka and you got LeBron on the court and you can be a decoy and they can't focus on you totally. But when neither of them are there and you're the number one option and the Sacramento Kings let you drop 51, that's a reflection on that franchise. But this is a reflection on him. He had 28 last night. The brother can score, he can play, and I love his development under J.J. Redick, Nate McMillan, and that coaching staff. Props to him. Props to the Lakers. They're 3-2 on the year, nothing to brag home about, but it's not like they're losing. Yeah. So I like Austin Reaves a lot. He can play, period.
Was he this good in college?
The Los Angeles Lakers are navigating a seismic roster crossroads, with LeBron James opting into his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-26 season. The veteran says he wants to win now. Meanwhile, Luka Dončić, at age 26, and already signed to a long-term future in LA, is clearly being built around as the franchise's next era. In that context of overlapping timelines and high expectations enters Austin Reaves. Once a role player turned into a star-caliber scorer, Reaves now finds himself in the spotlight, and the Lakers front office is wrestling with a dilemma: keep Reaves or trade him to preserve cap space and roster balance to keep LeBron and Luka happy and effective.
He did it again. No Luka, no LeBron. In fact, no Ant Edwards. And the star of the show, buzzer beater, was Austin Reaves of the Lakers. 28 points and 16 assists. What are we to make of him? Well, first of all, he's a great American sports story. First year in the NBA, he averaged 7, then 13, then 16, then 20. Suddenly, he's averaging 34. My guess is it's going to go down a little bit. It is the best case scenario for the Lakers. They can show him off to the NBA. He's getting to the free throw line 12 times. He's always created contact.
Reaves has gone from undrafted sleeper to key contributor, and now potential second option. His recent performance when James and Dončić were sidelined has demanded attention. As analysts like Paul Pierce noted, Reaves' production is solid, yet the question remains what role he can sustain on a championship team built around two true superstars. You can't pay him as long as you got LeBron, Pierce said. You've got to get a full sample size of what he can be. That quote frames the core tension. Reaves' value is rising, but the Lakers' roster configuration may not allow the investment he's seeking, in part because of LeBron's presence and the heavy payroll already committed to Dončić.
Austin freaking Reaves of the Los Angeles Lakers doing things I can't imagine, doing things that blow me away night after night. I look back at 2 games last year and now 2 games this year in which Austin Reaves went solo with no LeBron and no Luka. Indiana Pacers, they were really good last year. No LeBron, no Luka. Austin Reaves goes 45, 7, and 7. Those are all-star numbers. Okay, so that's a one-off aberration. Then he goes to Denver last year. No LeBron, no Luka. And he goes 37, 8, and 13 assists this year. At Sacramento the other night, Austin Reaves went 51, 11, and 9 on Monday night at home against Portland. He goes 41, 4, and 5. That's 4 games, and in those 4 games, check this out. Austin Reaves has averaged 44 a game. He has averaged 9 assists per game for 4 games. He has shot 54% from the floor as the primary scoring option. He is screaming to you, I can be a star in this league. Not just a good player, not just a routine starter. He can be a 2-guard star in the National Basketball Association as a Los Angeles Laker, even without the 2 megastars.
Reaves' contract situation adds fuel. He currently earns in the $13 to $14 million range, yet declined a 4-year, $89 million extension earlier this summer. He has a player option looming and is expected to test the market for a much more lucrative payday. At the same time, many around the league see him as a trade possibility, yet others argue the timing is off, that moving him now could backfire if his value continues to soar. So where does the front office come down?
Austin Reaves, whose shocking rise has turned the Lakers into the greatest 3-guard backcourt in NBA history. tell me I'm wrong. I'm talking about three-way IQ, ball skills, passing, shooting, scoring, vibing. I'm just talking offense, not defense, because Luka and sometimes Austin Reaves can get hunted on defense. But can you remember a team starting three better all-around guards than these three? I'm sorry, I can't. You had Magic with Byron Scott, Michael Cooper. No. Bird was more of a point forward to me, but he did have Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson, who were very good, but not quite this. I think of the 2012 Thunder, the baby Thunder. They had James Harden coming off the bench with KD and Russ. But again, to me, KD is more of a scoring forward than a guard. He can even play center at 7 feet tall. Which brings me to Steph and Klay, the two greatest shooting guards to ever play together, obviously. When KD joined them, was KD a guard? I never thought so. Got LeBron and D Wade in Miami, and who else? Mario Chalmers, LeBron and Kyrie, and who else? I don't know, Matthew Dellavedova? No. These three Lakers, all three true guards, are the three greatest all-around complete basketball players ever to share a backcourt.
1. Salary cap juggernaut. With LeBron at $52.6 million and Dončić roughly $46 million and rising, the Lakers are already devoting an outsized portion of their salary cap to two players. Adding a third-star level contract for Reaves, who believes he's earned it, could push LA into untenable luxury tax and roster constraints. Second timeline mismatch. James, at age 40, is viewed as being in the final sprint of his career. His no-trade clause and high salary make him unlikely to be moved. Dončić is the future. Reaves, meanwhile, is in between. He could grow into a number 2 option, or he could become a third wheel. The Lakers must ask, can we afford to pay Reaves like a perennial second option when the combustible mixture of LeBron plus Dončić already demands star sacrifices? Third trade value peak. Reaves is cheap relative to his production. He offers a strong return if traded now, a window of maximum value. Keeping him risks him walking in free agency for high cost. 4. Flexibility to add other pieces. If the Lakers free up cap space or use Reaves as a tradable asset, they could pursue a true number 2 or elite role player, one more tailored to complement LeBron and Dončić without the long-term salary burden. There is logic, cold, structural logic, to trading Reaves. 1. Chemistry and cohesion. Reaves has gelled with the team. His ability to step up when LeBron or Dončić are out proves he can produce. There's value in continuity and internal development, rather than always buying external stars. 2. Undervalued asset. At the current salary, Reaves offers tremendous value. If he signs an extension at a manageable rate, the Lakers could retain a third star for a long time. Selling now could mean regret if he becomes an elite number 2. Fans love Reaves. He's one of us, hardworking, unheralded. Trading him risks internal backlash and identity loss. Dončić's deal is secure. LeBron is still under contract, but his future is uncertain. Banking on a trade that returns a better piece isn't a sure thing. And what if Reaves' next contract goes wild and the Lakers regret not paying a bit more? If the Lakers' mission this season is maximize LeBron's final championship push, then they need to build pieces that immediately fit around him and Dončić with minimal disruption. That could imply moving Reaves if doing so unlocks better fit or cap room. If the mission is build around Dončić for the next decade, while LeBron is treated as a valuable but time-limited cap asset, then keeping Reaves makes sense. Trying to lock up a young, dynamic core with Dončić plus Reaves plus role players with the expectation that LeBron's tenure is winding down. When you put that together, unless the Lakers believe LeBron will fade from elite contention and Dončić becomes the full face of the franchise immediately, the luxury tax and salary constraints tighten their hands. Multiple insiders suggest that if Reaves is moved, a team like the Dallas Mavericks could be a top trade partner. They have the need for a guard who can handle the ball alongside Dončić and have assets like young big man Derek Lively and first-rounders to offer. For the Lakers, the return ideally would include a legitimate supporting star, wing or forward, who fits with Dončić and LeBron. Salary flexibility that don't hamstring future cap. Young assets or picks given the Lakers' limited draft capital, but they must weigh that return against losing a player who has proven he can shoot, handle, create, and free up a contract that allows them to add a more bespoke piece. Right now, 3 questions dominate the Lakers' planning meeting. Can we afford to keep Reaves long-term while paying Dončić large while managing LeBron's salary? Does Reaves' game complement LeBron and Dončić enough to make the payout worthwhile? If not Reaves, do we believe the trade return will materially improve our championship chances this season? If the answer to any of these is no, then expect Reaves' name to surface on a trade board. Indeed, insiders say the Lakers are already discussing his future and possible movement. But at the same time, the money already committed to LeBron and Dončić means the Lakers might not have the luxury to pay three superstars big contracts.